Hello everyone, welcome to our Rhash-Algo channel. In today's video, we are diving into the fundamentals of Python, covering variables, data types, operators, control flow, and functions. If you are just starting with Python or need a refresher, this video is for you. If you don't know me, this is Rajesh Paleru and you can follow me at the LinkedIn profile given at the bottom of the screen. Variables store information in memory like a box holding data. In Python, you don't need to declare a type explicitly. There are two types of data types which is shown here, like primitive data types and collections. Primitive data types are nothing but int, float, string and bool. Collections are list, tuple, set and dict. What are these? Let's see with an example. For example, if I have something like this x equal to 10, and if I want to see the type of this variable x, I need to print type of x. Now let me run that python 3.py. If you see that, it is saying that the data type is int, but did you see that I have not declared any data type here? The data type is determined by the int class behind the scenes. We don't need to specifically mention the type of the data. I will give you one more example. Name equal to or hash. What is the type of this? Type of name. Let me run that program again. See that the type of that specific variable name is string. Here also I didn't specify anything like data type. I will close the primitive data types thing by using this example. See this, I didn't specify anything like data type here, but still it was able to find out the data type of it by using the bool class. Now let's look into collections. For example, if I have a list like this 1 comma 2 comma 3, something like this, and if I want to find the type of this, right, let me print that. See, the data type is determined by itself, list class, and list is ordered and immutable, which means that it is preserving the order, and at the same time it is mutable, which means the values in that can be changed. Tuple, whereas it is ordered but it is immutable. Set is unordered and it holds unique elements only. For example, let me give you with an example. S equal to 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 1 comma 2 comma 2 comma 3, and if I print yes, what are you thinking that print type, I'm getting print type. Now I will print yes, and if you see that here, what happened? Oh, I gave capital S. Let me correct that. And if I see that, what happened again? Oh, type of S. Okay. Yeah, see that. So type is set. Okay, and I gave the elements 1 2 3 1 2 3, which are repeated, but it's preserving or it is giving unique elements only. Okay, that's the feature of set. Okay, let's move on to the next slide. And Python supports basic operators like arithmetic, comparison, logical, like mentioned here. And these are, as we know in the mathematical concepts, we can do all of these operations in Python as well, like addition, subtraction, division, modulo division, exponential, and comparison like double equal to, not equal to, less than, greater than, and or not. All these operations we can do. Control flow When it comes to control flow, there are conditionals like if, else if, and else for decision making, and loops also there like for loop and while loop to iterate through a sequence of variables, sequence of values. For example, if I want to print values which are lower than 5, I can have a loop like this. Let me come up with an example for that. For example, I am creating a sample file, and if I want to print something like for I in range 5, print I. I don't need this much of logic here at this stage. This is just enough for us. I am running Python 4.py. Okay, see that I am able to loop through the sequence of elements which are under 5. Range is nothing but it gives the numbers which is less than 5. That means it will give the values starting from 0 until 5, excluding 5. Okay, that means it gives values from 0 to 4. Okay, and let's move on to the slides. Functions and modules. Okay, what is one of the other feature in Python? We have functions and modules which makes us to make it reusable blocks of code by using functions, whereas modules we can organize code into files. So if you want to repeat a certain part of the code, we can just use functions, and if we want to use a specific block of code or maybe specific function which we want to import into another file, we can make use of modules. Basically, we can organize code into files and then import them into other programs so that it will be easy for us to reuse the code in different areas, in different sections of the code, different sections of the files. These are the several features. Okay, now let's come up with an example. I have some example here to demonstrate some basic concepts related to the Python. I will use random module, import random. Okay, I will write a sample function for you guys. Let me rand gen. Okay, sorry for my typo. Number, okay, now guess equal to int of input guess the number. Anyways, I have some IDE Copilot enabled, guys. That's why I'm able to get this code very quickly without any time waste for you guys. Okay, let me run this function here, and I'm running this program, and it's 5.py. What guess? I'm guessing 5. You guessed it wrong. It's 45. I will run it again. 34. Again, it's wrong. So it's like a game actually. I'm guessing some number and it's giving a some number. If it's matching, it shows that I won the match. Okay. To make it some surprise, I will print that number. What the number it has generated, I will bypass that just for fun, guys. That's not how games work, right? It's 37. I'm giving input as 37. You guessed it right. Right? That's pretty much, guys. If you want to stay tuned, please subscribe to my channel, and we'll come up with a new video. Thank you so much, guys.